so. No, 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 no.
Hello, greetings and welcome back. My name is Chris and welcome back to my channel. For today, we are going to be talking about this cute little luggage looking thing that we have here. I really love the print of this specific tiny case or bag or whatever you call it. And this is my BJD Essentials bag. And yeah, I have been taking my dolls with me right after the pandemic has ended, and they have seen quite a lot of different places. Here inside this bag are some items I bring with me that have proved its worth throughout the years of me taking my dolls into different places, into different areas, or different restaurants or whatever, however I can take them. And of course, each and every owner is different, so some things here may or may not be an essential to you as they are to me. And speaking about like my experiences, to be honest with you, I have experienced both sides of the coin, bringing my dolls with me as a commuter, as a public transport commuter, and also taking them with me with the privilege of riding a car from point A to point B. My takeaway with this is to not bring your dolls at all. Kidding aside, I do think that it gives me peace of mind every time I know that I have my essentials with me. It makes me think that I can do and conquer anything. I hope. I have made 3 parts for the contents of my essentials bag. I don't bring a lot with me as the bag itself is quite small, but I do have 3 constant worries every time we go out. First and foremost is doll maintenance, like extra putty and so. Second one is wig care. Their wigs just loves to go to the direction that I don't want them to go to. And I need to handle it carefully too, because I want their photos to look just as good as my dolls are in person. And lastly, things I bring to make their photos to look a little bit better. I'm not really good at taking photos, and photography is not my forte, but ring lights and stuff like that can make the photos of your dolls look a little bit better. So this is the bag, and this bag was a Christmas present from my aunt last year. And ever since she gifted this to me, I realized and I thought that this bag has the potential to carry my doll's belongings. The outer shell of the bag, as you can tell, feels like, a luggage thingy. It's made out of plastic, but it's quite sturdy, and it has like that ridges, the same thing a luggage has. And this shell helps to protect everything inside this specific bag. So whether it gets toppled over by whatever is inside my bag, its contents are safe and sound. And another thing that I love about this bag is if you open this up, ta-da! It has this pockets like thingy on the sides, and that's really helpful, especially if you know that you bring quite a lot of stuff with you. So number 1 is this. This is an S-hook kinda thingy. I got this from a thrift shop, and you can buy these online, but you can actually get them from some BJD specialty shops. They will sell you those corkscrew looking thingies, but they pretty much do the same thing. You can also get like the S-hooks, the gigantic ones, especially if they are made out of metals, because they do the job as well. I use this to pull out my doll's S-hooks. I can just like put my finger here and use this hook thingy to pull their S-hooks and twist it, because most of the time I can't do it just by hand. And yeah, ever since then, this has been a very, very good thing to bring with me, especially if, for example, my friends are also bringing their dolls and they want their dolls to change their clothes, but they can't do it because the clothes is like you have to remove the head so you can make the doll wear the clothes. So I have this is really handy when you have such a thing. But you don't have to specifically find this. As I've said, you can buy the ones that are like in the BJD specialty shops, but they are a bit expensive. And also you can get like a gigantic S-hook ones, but always make sure that these things that you're getting are made out of metal, not plastic. Second item is a teeny tiny melamine sponge. My friends and I, we love to take our dolls to parks and, public places, making them sit or hold things from nature like leaves or rocks or sticks and stuff like that. And sometimes, those things leave small stains. Melamine sponges help a lot to prevent those pesky stains to become any more of a bigger problem. And the third one is in this medicine case, and it is this putty, or a tack it. Well, I don't bring this with me just so I can change my doll's eyes in public, but bringing this, especially like in small portions, it can actually help you to make your dolls hold some props. Like for example, if you want your doll to hold like a stick or something, or a rock, you want to keep it on their hand, you can just get like a teeny tiny bit of this putty, and of course it can also help like reposition or reattach eyes. So I always keep that in mind. And lastly, on the doll maintenance part is extra S-hooks and neck mechanisms, and they are here. This one is from my Stow doll neck mechanism, and this is an extra S-hook that I carry with me. I also have a teeny tiny S-hook just in case, I need it. And you'll never know which of your friends, or you'll never know when you will need these. It's not that much of a need for me, but there's nothing wrong with being ready all the time, especially. So number one is a wig cap / Velcro. This teeny tiny thing here, this is a Velcro for the wigs, and this is a doll silicone wig cap. And yeah, sometimes I find it annoying every time like I'm taking photos of my dolls and their wigs just slips away. It really is annoying as heck. So taking these with you could always be a very big help. They make wigs sit snugly on your doll's head, and you can also position your doll wig in any angle that you desire. I normally take 9 to 10 inches, especially like the silicone wig caps with me, because I always bring my SDs, and they are my favorite. And the second one is a doll brush / comb. Well, I have 3. It doesn't have to be that way. I just bring all of these with me because I have different dolls with different wigs, and all of their wigs need different ways of being taken care of. I use this Bratz brush for my dolls with longer wigs or longer hair, and this rat tail comb and the BT21. Okay, it's not that obvious, but it is a BT21 mini comb. These two work best for short wigs and of course for fur wigs. Last but most definitely not the least, I also bring hair accessories with me. So these are clips, pineapple clips, and just like some hair rubber band that we have going on here. And because we're talking about wigs here, it is fun to switch up your doll's photos. You can add these wonderful hair clips. You can also tie their hairs, like make little plaits or braids here and there. Hair accessories can also help cover up doll hair that just won't sit properly. For example, there's like this cute little bed head kind of situation. You can just use a clip and clip it away and pretend that it doesn't even exist. So first one I have here is my pocket ring light. This pocket ring light is amazing. I tell you, this is amazing. It does wonders to all of my dolls' photos. Simple lighting can always help to enhance photos in a whole bunch of ways. And wonderful lights can also help you show your dolls' beautiful faces. This fairy ring light is rechargeable. It came with its own little cable, and it also has 3 light features. It has white, it also has warm, and a mixture of both. You can also do like the flashing light thingy, but I don't want to do that. But yeah, it's perfect for videos if that's your thing. This tiny ring light can clip onto your phone. It has this teeny tiny clip over here, and you can also charge it on that very port as well. And aside from that, this can also clip on my camera's screen because my digital camera has like a flip screen. So I love this thing so much. Last but not the least is a reflector. I do admit that sometimes ring lights, even though I love this thing, can be overkill in some photos. And this is why I always bring this one with me. To be honest with you, this has been with me for 6 years now, and you can see that some of the reflective sides is fading, but you know, it does what it's supposed to do, and I only needed to make the most of natural lighting, especially whenever I take my dolls for photos outside. And aside from that, I love that it's really foldable and it comes with its own bag and it's very compact. Ta-da! And some accessories, some props, if you may. Sitting, leaning, standing, those are some of the few poses that we love to make our dolls do. Well, not all of us are into some dynamic posing, but you know, if that's your thing, it's completely okay. Some small accessories like these and small props can really help photos stand out even just a little bit more. And I make sure that I bring just like light, flat, and cute props like these, and also that they're very easy to make my dolls hold on to. They also make me help think of some poses rather than just making them hold something, and yeah, it adds a little bit more like depth and dynamic kind of situation like that. I'm gonna be showing you some of my accessories and stuff that I usually take with me, so you've probably seen this. I have some bracelets here. I also have extra eyes, and these are like little teeny tiny gachapon kinda 1x6 stuff. This is probably one of my favorites. Cloud9, and we have C2 na green. I have sunglasses over here, and I have two cute looking lollipops like props. I have this one. This is from Daiso, and this one is like I think this is like a bento thingy my BFF gave me years ago. And I also have this Itazura na Kiss. It has real pages that's just really tiny, and I love this thing to bits. Last but not the least, I have this pamaypay that I bought like years and years ago from like a souvenir shop online, I think, and I love this because it's just so authentic and it brings out a little bit Filipino to my dolls. And that will be all from me. All of these things that I consider essentials are the ones that I tend to reach out for every time I go out with my dolls. We are all different, and you may or may not need some of the things I have shown here, and that is completely okay. Your own dolls are unique to your liking, and I think my dolls are as well. Hoping that you can use this as your reference on your next doll meet. That would be all from me. I will be seeing you next time. Bye bye.
I don't think so. No, 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 no. I don't think so.